Two trucks having sex. Two trucks having sex. My muscles involuntarily flex. Two trucks having sex. Two trucks having sex. My muscles involuntarily flex. Two pickup trucks making love.
Listen up, Autobots and Decepticlowns. You are listening to Prime Cuts, a non-linear history of the Transformers franchise on television. I'm one of your hosts, Mara.
I'm your other host, Audrey.
And
I'm...
oh yes, we have a guest. Introduce yourself, guest, before you so rudely interrupted me.
Sorry, I didn't know what you're doing on this show. Hi, I'm Argyle. I've been on this show before. Do y'all mind if I grip it and rip it real quick?
Go ahead.
That didn't go through on Discord, but I got a nice crisp sound wave for you.
I know it'll be on that Audacity file. Stop asking. Okay, Audacity keeps asking me to buy mugs. Stop that. I'm not going to buy an Audacity mug.
What the hell?
It's like,
he keeps asking me to do Star Trek missions. I don't like strange new words.
I'm be real with you.
Visit our merch store.
Discord.
I'm drinking a 19 acres hard Brazilian limeade today.
That sounds delicious.
It is.
I'm Auto Water Grind because I'm recovering from COVID.
Oh god, yeah.
I'm raw dog in this podcast. I don't have any liquid, but it's fine. My throat is well trained. I shouldn't have said that. That's okay.
Uh-huh. All right, Nancy.
Moving on. Argyle, you have been on the what episode were you? You came on in our.
I was on a Transformers Prime episode,
right?
Where we get introduced to, I forget what he's called, Clancy Brown's character in that show.
Oh, right. That's the first mech episode. That's a good one. That's the one where RC definitely kills some people.
Oh, yeah. No, they die badly exploding out the side of that car.
Yeah.
But it's okay, because they're military, which means they're not people, they're monsters.
Mm-hmm.
I believe.
So, I guess refresh everyone with your history of Transformers, because it's been a while since we talked about Prime.
Well,
it's greater
not
now.
Much. I guess
That's
so.
true.
Yeah. I grew up. I watched a bit of Armada and Energon and Cybertron, I believe. And then when the hub started, I wasn't really a My Little Pony guy, but I did watch Transformers Prime. So I've seen pretty much all of that, I think.
It's a good show.
And that's pretty much it. You know, I've seen a few of the Bayformer movies. I watched Transformers 1 when it was in theaters. Great movie. Loved it.
Part of a very exclusive club.
Yeah, and I've seen the movie, the
G1
G1 movie, a couple times. Love it. That also
Cinema.
a really fun time.
Absolutely.
Pure cinema.
Pure ultra-violent cinema. Well,
yeah.
These 3 episodes are pure cinema in somewhat of a different way. Today, we are talking about what I think are 3 of the most infamous episodes of G1 Season 2. Perhaps not the most infamous. I think that honor goes to the final episode of this season. But these are pretty crazy. This is Microbots and then the 2-parter Megatron's Master Plan.
Yeah, so when Mark DM'd me asking, if I wanted to guest on the show and if I had any preference for episodes to cover, I just said I don't really care so long as they're extremely stupid. So just give me something dumb as hell, please.
Did I succeed?
Yes. I feel like it's probably hard to go wrong in this season, but
Yeah, Megatron's Master Plan is definitely more infamous than Microbots.
Yeah, but Microbots has a very infamous scene in it that I cannot wait to talk about.
Is it the brain impulses?
No, it's the one where they all get drunk as hell.
Oh, yeah.
Even the bird gets drunk. And speaking of Microbots, we're starting there, where we begin in the jungles of Mexico and the Yucatan Peninsula, presumably.
Episode 11, written by David Wise, no relation.
This guy, we've talked about.
Or episode 18, depending on how you're counting.
Yeah, depending on what sort of arcane order you were going by.
I watched them on Tubi, so I'm just going off of that.
So, Yeah, we talk about David Wise and how he loved to recycle scripts. I'm sure this episode, I mean, it's a shrinking episode, so some mutation of it showed up in TMNT later. But I'm sure there's specifics. Like, I'm sure they went inside Krang and he had evil brain impulses or whatever. But regardless, we start in the Yucatan Peninsula with some archaeologists who are digging up some stuff.
They're native assistants, manservants who are with them.
One of them has blue hair.
And pronouns, yeah. Her name is Jones.
That's right. Wasn't there another blue-haired scientist a few episodes ago? Or no, there was that lady with the glasses from the Day of the Machines episode.
Yeah, I think that's what you're thinking of.
Yeah, I love her. This lady isn't quite as ultra competent as she is, but they do stumble upon the crash site of the Nemesis from the very first episode of G1.
Oh yeah, she's like digging just with a full shovel. Cool thing for an archaeologist to do. And she's like, "Damn, I hit metal. Get over here, Jim, whatever his name is. I don't know if we get a name for him." And he's like, "Oh wow, that's weird. Metal. I don't think they had that in ancient Mayan civilization." And then 5 minutes later, they've dug up the whole rear section of the ship.
Yes, big ship.
It worked very quickly.
And yeah, it's the Nemesis. Of course, it doesn't have its name yet. It would not actually get the name Nemesis until Beast Wars, I believe. Because as I've talked about before, secretly, a lot of long-standing G1 lore is actually established in Beast Wars. Like, a lot of core concepts to G1 going forward was actually established in Beast Wars. But regardless, Megatron gets wind of this discovery, and he's like, oh shit, that's where I left that. That's where I parked my car.
Right.
I left my stuff in there. I gotta go get it.
I've gone all around Central City just hitting the little key fob, and it's not anywhere. It was in Central America, you idiot. It's on a whole different part of the continent.
Damn. Yeah, and then we cut to the arc where Brawn is being homophobic towards Perceptor.
Well, yeah, to be fair, it starts off with Ironhide saying, "Perceptor, can you please stop flirting with my brainstem?"
Oh, right, yeah. This is our first Perceptor episode.
Yeah, hi, Perceptor.
He showed up very briefly in the big clusterfuck in Dinobot Island, but this is the first time he's really getting his own spotlight episode. And yeah, the first thing we see about him is
50% of the other new assholes, he also has a stupid, pretentious accent.
Yeah, he's very British. If Hoist is kind of posh, Perceptor is hyper posh. He's so delicate. He's a delicate man, this Perceptor.
He's just a little guy, and it's his birthday. He's just a little magnifying glass birthday boy.
A little microscope birthday
and we have yet another so Ratchet is the surgeon, Hoist is the family doctor. I get Perceptor, I guess, is the neurologist because his work.
Perceptor's a neurosurgeon. He's a highly specialized PhD MD.
Because we see him working on Ironhide, some chip of Ironhide, and Brawn is just in the room
his
going
memory chip.
Yeah, damn, this shit's gay as fuck. You know what's cool? Punching people. I never see you punch people, Perceptor.
I never see you fucking shoot anybody, Perceptor. Are you fucking gay or something? What's going on, man? I had enough of Brawn in this episode. I really got sick of Brawn very quickly, and I had to look up just for my own comfort. Is he one of the guys who gets blasted at the beginning of the movie? And yes, he does.
He's the first guy who dies in the movie.
Yeah.
Starscream obliterates him immediately.
He gets blasted very quickly in the movie. I will
say, Perceptor lives. He makes it through the movie.
And the third season.
This was not Brawn's best moment. He is probably the best of the mini-boss.
It's between him and Bumblebee at this point.
The kinds of shit that they're
Bumblebee's
spewing.
in a different category because he's a mascot character. But
that's true.
Of all the other ones, who Cliffjumper, Gears,
Huffer, Beachcomber. I mean, Cosmos is in these episodes. He's nice. He's a mini bot. I like Cosmos.
Yeah. Cosmos is Rouge the Bat with as wide as she is tall.
That's true. We don't even see
Cosmos.
him in...
I don't like Cosmos much either, mostly because he's extremely stupid.
Okay, well, everyone in Megatron's master plan is dumb as a bag of fucking hammers,
Yeah.
especially Optimus.
No, that's true.
Yeah, he's not special there, and I gotta give it to Cosmos in the comics at least for cursing Soundwave's dick.
Yeah. That is one busty UFO.
It is crazy. In the comics, Soundwave is like, I'm going to basically abandon everything for this weird little mini-bot.
Great.
But yeah, like while Brawn is just laying into Perceptor, Bumblebee's like, "Hey man, can you lay off?"
Hey, could you stop?
And Brawn
doing
doesn't,
important work.
He's doing really important work, and Brawn's like, "Yeah, well, it's not as important as murder."
It
Like,
actually
why
What
don't you
is
important is blowing shit up.
It actually is crazy that Brawn is noxious enough in this episode to get like an official HR complaint.
Literally, fucking Prime tells him to shut his ass up.
Yeah, no, like Optimus is like, hey, we've all been ragging on Perceptor pretty hard. Cut that shit out. I mean it.
Yeah.
Look at it.
We're having a full like all staff meeting. Hey, some things have been said about Perceptor. I'm not going to name names. We're not pointing fingers, but we need to be kinder to Perceptor, okay? He's different from us, but that doesn't make him lesser than us.
You can't call him slurs, okay? Stop.
Yeah,
So,
and by different from us, I mean he has the Decepticon logo in one shot in this scene.
Well, that happens all the time. Don't worry about it.
That's a reference to Brainstorm. Don't worry about it.
Cool.
So, like, yeah, we have Optimus come in. He's like, all right, we got to move out. Megatron found something in Mexico, and I don't know what it is, but I don't want him to have it because he wants it. So we got to go out there. And it's like, you know what? That's smart. But
Sound logic. Can't argue with it.
And he's like, you too,
Yeah.
Perceptor. And Perceptor's like,
Do
can I
have
stay
to?
home? Can I stay
Yeah,
home?
Perceptor's like, I don't know, man. I got a lot of projects I got going on here. And once again, Brawn's like, what, are you too gay to go out in the field?
Brawn revs up to call him a slur, but Optimus just says, okay, fine. Yes, you can stay here. Brawn, shut up. Don't say it.
Oh, don't say it.
And then we cut to one of the best sequences
Oh my God.
I've ever seen in this show. We cut to the jungle where the Decepticons are like burning it down because they need to stay out of the air because otherwise they'd be tracked by satellite data. And I just want to read a dialogue exchange between Frenzy and Scavenger here.
Yeah, please.
Because as they're just shooting and burning down this patch of jungle, we have Frenzy. He's looking around and he goes, "Nice scenery." And Scavenger says, "Yeah, let's waste it. I hate nice things."
I hate nice things. Yeah, I wrote that line down too.
Oh. What premium characterization we have here in the 1980s, folks.
Yeah, no, it's just like, it's such a real change. Like, last Transformers thing I watched was probably one, right? And it's like, we're so
Very
far
different.
past this, where everything is like the Decepticons, you know? They started with a noble cause, but, they've kind of become twisted and gone too far over time or whatever.
I hate nice things.
Yeah, no, going back to the original show. I hate nice things. I'm evil.
It's pretty great stuff.
And meanwhile, Ravage is firing missiles at the local wildlife.
Yeah, so we get a little, everybody's around the jungle. Starscream gets attacked by the biggest snake ever recorded in history.
The Anaconda from the movie Anaconda.
Because remember, he is a jet fighter airplane. He's very big. And then, Ravage gets into a tussle with a Jaguar, and he cheats by shooting a missile at it.
Yeah, that's no fair. The Jaguar can't fire missiles. Come on.
So,
why doesn't he
the
fire a
Autobots-
missile at Spike? He has missiles.
Megatron wants him alive.
Does he?
We've talked about Megatron's weird beef with Spike this season. It's very personal and very weird.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, like all of his shit is very like whenever Spike is on the screen, and you notice it in Megatron's master plan a lot. But whenever the two of them are on the screen, like, Megatron's like, I'm going to destroy humans, but you specifically, Spike Witwicky, I'm going to kill you and make your father watch.
Yeah. He's got some real beef with him. So the Autobots follow the trail of burned jungle. First, before the Autobots get there, we see why Megatron was so interested in getting his car back from the impound lot. Because inside of it, obviously, is a big glowing crystal that he needs.
Of course.
This is the heart of Cybertron, and it apparently powered the Nemesis all the way over here. It's just a big green crystal that puts out energy.
Very little, like, explanation on what the fuck it is, where it came from. And I looked it up. It is not in literally anything else.
Like, no, this is one of those G1 single episode specials where they had to make up a thing for the episode, and nobody else wanted to touch it again. But Megatron grabs it.
Wouldn't it be funny if someone did one day?
I think, hey, Skybound, Robert Kirkman, I have an idea. The heart of Cybertron, bring it back.
Oh, as a really quick aside, by the way, I've been watching Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt because I downloaded it when I was traveling because it was super easy. And I was watching an episode today where they made, like, several Transformers references.
Nice.
Where
who was the writer on that episode? Did you see who the brain genius was?
I don't remember, but the, like, rich mom character was, like, having a day with her son, like, the first time she's actually spent a full day with her son ever. And he, like, shoots her with a Nerf gun, and it goes, and he's like, I'm Optimus and you're Megatron, and I just extinguished your spark. and she, like, goes down and she's like, can I get up now? And he's like, no, you have to stay there until Skylinks revives you.
Wow. Name dropping Skylinks.
Skylinks, I know.
That's a real head writing that episode.
And then in a later scene, she calls someone else a Triptychon.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Somebody in that writer's room was like, he needed to get these. Those are not well-known names.
Yeah, I'm going to look it up while we continue talking about it. But I was just thinking about it. I was like, that's really funny. No, you have to stay there until Skylinks revives you.
So Megatron grabs the heart of Cybertron, turns to Hook, and immediately says, all right, put this shit inside me, dog.
Put it in me, and lies down on the ground and opens his chest up.
He immediately lies down. And just Hook's like, okay.
All right, man. It. Here you go. He just slaps it in there. He's like, it's done, man. He says, I know!
I feel so good.
Yes!
And this is when Optimus rolls up. He's like, I'm here to stop you, Megatron. So Megatron just turns to him, holds his hands up Palpatine style, blasts Optimus with fucking laser hands, and Optimus just goes down and lands flat on his back.
Yeah.
And for some reason, that scene was just so fucking funny to me, the way Optimus
it's
just gets
really
funny.
He just blasts him directly in the chest, and he goes down. And he's out for like 5 minutes.
It just falls on his back. And we cut to the commercial, we come back, and it's just a like 2-second sequence of all of the Autobots getting blown the fuck up.
Yeah.
Just all of them.
Every single one of them.
Except Perceptor, because he wasn't here. Which he's happy about, I'm sure. But yeah, like Optimus wakes up and Smokescreen's like, oh shit, that's crazy. And Optimus is like, oh my god, we need to leave. He's so fucking strong. We have to go right now. Smokescreen, do your thing. Do the thing you're named after.
He does the thing he's named after.
So he does, and they
to Smokescreen's credit, he is pretty good at doing the thing he's named after.
He's really good at doing it. It's his one thing, but he's really good at doing it.
Remember how the last time he did it, Megatron went right into a pole.
God damn, that was it. Right after saying this won't stop me. And then
you're gonna have to do better than that.
Yes, you're gonna have to do better than that to stop me. And just like bodily slammed into it, chest first, curled around it. It's pretty spectacular.
Oh, also, I think there's like a point here in this fight where someone like says like, "Get him, Thrust," and then Ramjet's like, "Yup."
Yeah, well, he does. Nobody remembers the Coneheads.
Yeah, no, it definitely wasn't Thrust.
But that reminds me, weirdly high amount of thrust in these episodes.
Next episode, especially.
Like,
or the third one.
Yeah, but he gets to do his thing for the first time, and also like, yeah, just he gets to like, he's honestly more of a presence than Starscream in some of these scenes. Like, he's out there doing it.
Well, that's because Starscream's in an Optimus costume.
Oh boy, I can't wait. So yeah, the Autobots all have to retreat after burying the Decepticons in a landslide. And Perceptor walks out of the Ark like fucking Donald Glover walking into that room in Community.
What the fuck is going on in here?
Everyone's dying.
Autobots, we gotta go.
Optimus straight up says, "Fix Wheeljack first. I need his expertise. I don't care about these other motherfuckers." So, while the Autobots are trying to come up with a plan, and Brawn is, this is the part where Brawn is like, "Yeah, look at you weren't even hurt at all," and Optimus.
He is right. Says, I didn't see Perceptor in that scene either.
What was he doing? Shut your fucking mouth, Brawn. Like, he gets so pissed. But the Decepticons dig themselves out, and they decide, hey, like, Megatron's basically invincible now. So, like, why rush into killing all of the Autobots? We can have a boys' night first.
Yeah, we'll do it tomorrow.
And meanwhile, this Perceptor has come up with a plan. So this is a
what's your animated cartoon. Yeah, what is your favorite episode of the Magic School Bus?
I think it's the one where they go into space.
Well, that's not the one you're getting today.
No, you're good. You're getting inside Ralphie. We're gonna learn all about Megatron's fucked up biology. Because Perceptor's
Have you heard about Osmosis Jones?
Oh, I love that movie.
Perceptor's plan is that he is going to take Bumblebee and Brawn, and they're going to shrink down into itty-bitty size and get put in a little pill box.
They're going to go into Megatron's asshole and then blow him up.
Power Glide is going to put them in Megatron's asshole suppository style, and they're going to blow him up.
Easy.
And so, while they're planning on that, we cut to the middle of the desert. And
energy.
All of the Decepticons are getting crunked. They're getting fucked up. They have energon cubes. They're slurping that shit down, and they're all getting absolutely fucking wasted.
Yeah, they get shit faced.
This is one of the best scenes in all of G1.
They get extremely fucked up. Laserbeak's getting fucked up.
So we just cut around. Rumble's going, energy, that's good.
Energy, yeah.
The best one, though, is Megatron going, "Oh, Cybertron, the good old days.
The good old days.
Running around with these shitty Earth Ultimates." My favorite line, though, is after Power Glide flies over, just goes, "What the fuck?" Is when he just goes, "Cybertron, land of the metal moon." Really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Power Glide delivers the package. Yes, and Megatron's like, what the fuck was that? And he looks up and he sees Power Glide and he's like, oh, fuck. Decepticons, get that fucking guy. Let's go. We're going to kill the Autobots right now. But they're all passed out. They're all
It's even better. Sleeping. It pans over. Starscream and Rumble fall over. And then Laserbeak, who is also apparently drunk, the bird got drunk.
Of course.
Like, falls out of the sky and crash lands. And I guess I have to say, is Rumble old enough to drink Soundwave? I think this is irresponsible parenting. That's what I think.
So Megatron says,
country you're in.
I'm going to go kill him by myself. I'm strong enough. I can do it. So he just flies off.
Presumably he doesn't, but he doesn't think of this because it's an insane thing to do. He doesn't think, I bet there are tiny guys inside of me.
Yeah, he sees the little box that they were delivered in. But
he's like, I don't know what that is.
I don't know what the fuck's going on here. I'm going to go kill Optimus right now. on my own.
Yeah. So we cut inside. Brawn, Perceptor, and Bumblebee are inside. You know, it's
Why are there so many
Megatron's
spike
inside
balls
story.
instead of Megatron's body?
I think that's why he's so mad.
It's just poking him all the time.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, this is kind of like a trial run for the Unicron scenes in the 86 movie. And we get to know all sorts of weird, strange things that are going on in Megatron's body. First, they have to contend with these like weird, spiky green rings that I guess are like his white blood cells.
Mm-hmm.
The like laser sterilization things.
Yeah, and then they get up to his brain.
Well, first they note that they have a time limit on this.
That's
which
true.
I think is very funny. They're like, "Yep, this like shrink ray reverses in a couple hours, and we won't be able to survive in here." And I'm like, "Well, you'll probably rip him apart, actually."
Yeah.
I think you should just wait to size up again and consider the problem solved.
Yeah. It should be noted that Brawn rips up some of Megatron's the sterilization. He's fucking up Megatron's immune system.
Yeah, and he wants to do more because when they get to the brain, Brawn's like, "All right, I'm gonna fuck his brain up. I'm gonna punch his brain." And Perceptor's like, "Wait, he's flying right now. If we punch his brain, he's gonna fall out of the sky." And then because he basically has a nuclear bomb in his chest, he's gonna explode and blow up half the planet. And Brawn says, "Yeah, but it'd be I'm gonna do it anyway."
Fine, I won't blow up half the planet.
And that's when the best line in the episode happens, because as Brawn is about to start yanking shit out of Megatron's brain, a big black dragon pops out of it, and Brawn's like, "What the fuck is that?" And Perceptor goes, "Brain impulses.
Brain impulses.
Evil brain impulses."
Oh my god.
And
I'm so glad. What a beautiful time in media where you had things that were truly so black and white that villains were evil down to their intrinsic like DNA.
Yeah, down to the electrical impulses that send signals to the rest of their body.
The way he said, like, the pause of evil brain impulses,
it's
fucking
like
killed me.
It genuinely feels like Invader Zim a little bit.
It does.
It's like, yeah, evil brain pulses, sure, Zim.
Yeah, like Dib goes inside, and this shit happens. Yeah, if Zim has evil brain impulses that
exactly,
go down to his heart and make him do stuff, because that's what. So the evil brain impulses are what happens when he shoots lightning out of his hands. So they ride the evil brain impulse down to the heart, where the heart of Cybertron is. And this is where there's like a couple of shockingly well animated cuts snuck in here when he's like blasting guys. They do reuse the same shot of his hands blasting lightning 4 times, but presumably because like, damn, that actually looks pretty good. We got to reuse that.
Yeah, we really put the detail into like the shine on his hands and everything.
Like the shots of him shooting at Cliffjumper and Warpath are like really, they're very shiny. They're really fluid. They honestly remind me of like a little bit of like anime, like OVAs of the era, like, you know, City Hunter and shit. And of course, it's like literally 2 seconds, then you're back to your usual. Although I will say, this episode is definitely not one of the worst looking ones we've seen. Like,
no,
it's just kind
doesn't
of
look too bad.
Standard. Yeah, this one's like competently animated.
It looks like a 1980s cartoon.
Yeah. As far as this show goes, competently animated is really almost your highest tier. Like, at least it's
especially
not that one
this
episode
season.
where. Yeah, at least it's not like it's not like that one episode where Devastator's face kept changing between shots and he looked really weird and lumpy. Well, I think everybody, it's when everyone was running. It was the immobilizer thing where everyone was running around and it looked really fucked up. All the run cycles were extremely whack. Anyway, that doesn't happen in this episode. But what does happen is that, you know, Brawn is of course about to punch the heart, but Perceptor's like, wait. We have to defuse it carefully or else it'll explode and kill everyone. And meanwhile, Ratchet, Wheeljack, and Optimus are in a little bubble and letting everyone else get blown up.
Yeah, when they
Well,
said
it,
they were
like-
diverting power to the force field, I thought it would protect, like, the whole base. But
yeah,
no,
I
it's just
assumed
like
it was the Ark's force field, but
Yeah.
I guess it was just the force field for me and my special guys.
Yeah.
Well, we hope Perceptor doesn't fuck up. But thankfully for them, he doesn't.
Yeah.
Because, as after Megatron blows up the force field, he's like, all right, time to kill you, Optimus Prime. And then he raises his hands to do the thing and nothing happens. And he goes, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
And then he gets his ass kicked, like, immediately.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, there is one other line that I want to mention. While they're like going through his body, which is they're like getting shaken up by the fight.
Yeah.
And Bumblebee goes, "He must be pounding the living daylights out of the Autobots."
Goodness. My goodness. What are he and Optimus up to in there? So, yeah.
Their usual.
He's pounded the living daylights out of the Autobots, but unfortunately...
Pound the fucking body!
Look, it happens to everyone. Your unstable, like, neutron star nucleus gets disconnected from your chest, and you just can't keep it up anymore. And you can't blast, right? You can't
Yeah.
Anyway, he gets knocked over by a single shot from Optimus's gun and runs away.
It sobers him up pretty quickly.
Yeah.
He leaves.
And presumably all of the Decepticons have the world's worst hangover tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But for now, Brawn, the ending of this is really funny because Optimus is like, yeah, thank you. Because, like, okay, well, actually, first, obviously, they have to blow up
Hey, this
the
thing's
heart.
gonna blow up.
Yeah, so Brawn yeets it into the sky.
Throws it 2,000 miles into the air.
He's got a quite... Damn, you should be playing baseball, dude.
Yeah.
So he throws it up there, and Perceptor shoots it down using his sharpshooting abilities that apparently do exist in the G1 cartoon.
That's right. He's a sniper. Don't forget.
Thought that was an IDW only thing, but no, apparently that does have some basis here, which is very funny. And yeah, Optimus is like, all right, thanks everyone, and Brawn's like, all right, if anyone ever says anything bad about Perceptor, I'll kill you. I love him now.
I'm still homophobic, but he's one of the good ones.
that is the energy. That is the energy of
Yeah.
it. Oh, God. God damn it, Brawn. Why you gotta do this after I praise you for threatening to kill Hoffer a few episodes ago? Go back to that. I liked it when you were doing that.
He'll get what's coming to him in due time.
That's Microbots. Other than the scene where all the Decepticons get fucked up and the evil brain impulses line, it's pretty alright. It's kind of standard season 2 fare.
Now.
Yeah.
Now, let's try something a little better.
Yeah.
Cast our minds back a few weeks when we talked about Dinobot Island Part 1. It was written by a certain fella, both parts actually. It was written by a certain fella named Donald F. Glut.
Great.
And, well, he's returned, and he has outdone himself in every possible way with
The dead speak.
These 2 fucking episodes. Megatron's Master Plan Part 1.
Does he write all the two-parters? He writes all the
Yeah,
two-parters, and they're all really stupid.
I guess so. By the way, I think a few episodes ago we were talking about plot points that the Bay movies took from the G1 show, and some of them are kind of iffy. This is literally just the plot of Dark of the Moon.
Oh my god.
Like, it's literally, if you combine this episode and the Ultimate Doom,
Yeah.
That's just Dark of the Moon.
Oh my god.
That's literally all it is.
There are so many I, could not write down notes fast enough.
So, let's start us off, and we will get to every single one of those lines, because, there's some good shit in here. So we start off, the new mayor of Central City. I guess we're in DC now. That's where the
I don't think he ever gets named.
Actually, by the way, just a quick note, for a very small thing, I would like everyone to keep in mind a couple episodes episodes ago how Optimus was absolutely dunking on Trax. I want everyone to remember that.
So yeah, the unnamed mayor of Central City, which no, that's not where the Flash is. That where the Flash is? The Central City, or is that Green Arrow? Your silence suggests I am not in a call with.
I think it's Central. Flash is.
I think it was Star City.
Yeah, I think Flash is Star City.
Well, regardless, Central City is absolutely a DC place, but there's no superheroes to be had here. Just a nameless mayor opening the gigantic solar power plant.
No, sorry, Flash is. Sorry, I was thinking Keystone City, but it is Central City.
Yeah.
Well, damn, where the fuck was he during all this?
True.
Get off your ass, Barry. Anyway, yeah, this gigantic solar power plant, generously donated by his competition that lost the election.
I have not walked inside the solar facility to see what it looks like in there.
Inside of it. I'm just cutting the ribbon.
Yeah, look, don't look a gift solar power plant in the
I'm
doors.
just going to take a big sip of my drink.
Generously donated by Sean Berger, the most evil-looking man I've ever seen in my life.
Americans be like, imagine a mayor.
Imagine a wannabe mayor. Imagine a news mogul who wants to be mayor so badly he almost destroys the world.
Picture a burger.
Picture a burger.
Picture Sean Berger.
Yeah, as it turns out, this was all a trap because Berger's plan is that he's going to fill this fake solar power plant with tanks so that when the Decepticons are obviously drawn to it like flies to honey, he can blow them up and be a hero.
Hey, why does he have those? Why is he able to command tank crews?
So
he was running for mayor yesterday. What's going on?
He mentions at the end of this this dude was like, "I'll make it up to you. I'll disband my private army," and no one goes like, "Hey, why do you have that?"
My favorite part is Sparkplug going, "You moron! They all quit."
Yeah, they all
quit.
Yeah, but don't worry. He has a private army. He runs Fox News. Don't worry about it. All right. So
yeah.
Starscream and the Coneheads, which is my favorite like post-ska revival band, show up.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of questions about where Starscream is in this episode.
Yeah, there's some problems. Who's in the suit later. But yeah, he shows up and Thrust gets to do his thing first, which is he like flies over and like screams like, "Behold!" He's like, "Behold! I will show you the true meaning of fear." And this is where I clarified something. Because I was like, earlier I was like, wait a minute, I thought Dirge was the fear guy. So I looked into this. It's really funny. So Dirge
is the depression guy.
No, he has depression separately. Dirge actually does have a thing. So it says his engines are tuned to like cause like subsonic frequencies that do cause fear in people.
Oh.
Thrust just yells really loud.
Yeah, Thrust.
Thrust's engines are just really loud and he screams to be afraid. That's literally his thing. And that's why I was like, I thought Dirge was the
But meanwhile, Dirge is like hitting the brown note on people to make them...
Yeah.
Dirge actually has powers. Thrust
Dirge has an outlier ability. Thrust is just doing Cocomelon shit to people.
Thrust has just bass boosted his engines and
don't get scared.
Yeah, it's really funny.
Are you scared yet?
Find the white elf.
Okay, so we have our elite Trine, who is the
I want to also mention
second in command. Yes,
who he's doing this to, because it's Trax, who again was getting dunked on by Optimus.
Oh, yeah,
but can fly.
Well, maybe he did that later.
When?
He was like, "Hey,
could he do that before?
Wheeljack. Since when can Trax fly?"
Hey,
okay,
Wheeljack,
so this is
Prime was dunking on my ass, and I need big ups.
No, this is since when can Trax fly? Does he do this again? Did I forget that Trax can fly?
I do believe that this is. I think I believe that Trax is like. I think his vehicle mode does have like a flight mode that is like part of the original toy that they just. Yeah, he can do this.
You know, I didn't question whether Trax could fly or not because I don't really know Trax. I did question what's up with his darkness beam
Yeah,
that's the thing they can do.
Light gun or whatever. Yeah, that's his special thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's
that we knew Trax could
do.
Okay.
That we knew Trax could do.
I looked here. Here you go. Check this shit out. Yeah, he could do this the whole time. Here's his original toy, and he does indeed have like a flight mode.
Oh yeah, there it is. Why can't you do that? Why?
Power Glide needs to fucking like calm down because he's not the only one who can fly.
Yeah. Skyfire's still somewhere theoretically.
Skyfire has retired. He doesn't want to be around these people anymore. He's on fucking.
This war has taken everything from him. His job, his ex-boyfriend.
He's doing like Armada Jetfire did, and he went on vacation to Australia, and he's gonna come back with an Australian accent. the true. Like, that was part of the lore. Like, if you put in the code on the back of the Cyber Planet keys for the Cybertron toy line, that's what Jetfire said, which is how they justified him having a completely different voice than Cybertron. Anyway, before the Autobots show up, it's really funny. So the Decepticons. Anyway, I was gonna say about the Coneheads that they're really funny because like we know the Elite Trine, scheming, brilliant tactician Starscream. And you can put as many asterisks next to those as you want, depending on which incarnation it is.
I get, at least in this season, it's actually been fairly accurate.
Skywarp, who can teleport. Thundercracker, who can cause sonic booms, and has, like, interesting character in other things that aren't the show. But they all have cool powers.
Mm-hmm.
The Coneheads. Ramjet hits things really hard. He runs into things really hard.
Yeah, he rams them as a jet.
He does do that.
Dirge is the only one who seems to have a real cool
outlier
power.
ability.
He never uses it, and also he's depressed. And Thrust just makes really loud noises and screams at people to get scared.
Thrust can yell really loud.
Find a white elf. Find a white elf.
That's why they fucking suck. Anyway, after Burger's plan completely backfires, the mayor calls in the Autobots, and they come in, and yeah, Trax hit them with his what the fuck? It has a crazy name.
I think it's like the black light gun or something. Like,
let's see.
Yeah, black beam gun.
Black beam
blinds
gun.
Dirge, has him in crash, and here's the funniest line after Starscream's getting shot at. He's down in his hands and he's this is the most humiliating thing.
Yeah, all the Coneheads are in the air, so the Autobots are like, let's all shoot Starscream with 1 million beams. So he
goes on his hands and he
gets in the thirsty little flower pose. And he says, "Thrust, please, you have to water me."
They really are just like, all right, we could get one of them. Fuck Starscream specifically.
Yeah. It's hard to hit a flying target. Fuck that. Starscream's
Who
right
do
here.
Who do we think this really was? Do we think this was really Starscream?
Just painted Thundercracker like Starscream. I think this is really Starscream because I know how pathetic he is.
Yeah.
Right, but like, who's Optimus?
I think, okay, in the next scene, in the scene coming up, where they're all in disguise, because these are the actual Autobots.
Right, that's right. But he does fight Optimus in the
he does fight a fake Optimus
in the PR scene, so I'm very curious.
I presume it's Thundercracker.
I think it's Skywarp.
As we know,
I think it's Skywarp, but I think Thundercracker directed.
Yeah, I was about to say he has a love for the cinema.
Yeah.
But before we can get to that, after they rip Starscream's ass and he runs away, the mayor's like, "Wow, thank you, Optimus Prime. We're gonna throw you a parade."
Hooray!
And Optimus says, "Great."
All right.
So then we cut to Burger, who's like, "Damn, I can't believe my plan failed. I will become mayor one day."
Time to think up a new one. What's this weird cassette tape on my desk?
Yeah, and then he gets kidnapped by a bird. Laserbeak just kidnaps him. Which, once again, what does Laserbeak do all the time in Dark of the Moon? Kidnaps people and threatens the human collaborators. This episode is just Dark of the Moon. They took the whole story from this episode and the Ultimate Doom.
Which explains why crazy. Dark of the Moon is as coherent as it is.
Yeah. So they kidnap Burger and they bring him to Megatron. And Burger's like, "Oh my god, please don't hurt me." And Megatron's like, "Hey man, no, I'm just here to talk." and he sits down on a tree stump, and he goes, "Listen, man, I'm here to tell you the truth. See, the Autobots have been waging."
He introduces this by saying first of my favorite lines in this episode.
Yes.
It goes, the power of public relations.
Yeah, because he's like, you've been brainwashed by Autobot propaganda. Have you considered for a second that actually they're evil and we're good? And Burger's like, fuck, I didn't.
That seems hard to believe. And Megatron's like, but what if I showed you? And then he says you can ride home in Dirge, which, by the way, what if you rode home in an Uber that wanted to kill itself? I wouldn't like it.
It also cuts very directly to him getting into Dirge, to him flying in a helicopter with a pilot, and I was whoa, where'd the pilot come from? Because it doesn't.
I guess he just. Yeah. Also, how is Dirge? Do you have a runway at home? How is Dirge? I guess he's gonna just transform and throw Burger in the air and catch him. But the important step before he gets into Dirge is that Megatron kneels down and puts his hands on the ground. And I said, okay, Burger's just gonna step into them. No. What he does is that he climbs into Megatron's hands and curls up like a little baby.
Picks him up like a little baby bird.
And then he says, I want 2 cities.
I want 2 cities.
I want 2 cities, Papa.
I love this whole sequence because, Megatron's like, will you believe me if I show you that they're evil? And Burger's like, yeah, sure, bet. And Megatron's like, cool. Now, what do you want to work with me? And Burger's like, I want a city. And Megatron's like, that's cool. And then, the Central City's right in the background. And it's, basically the look Simba moment. Everywhere the light touches will be yours. And then he goes, I want 2 cities.
And he says this while curled up like a baby bird in Megatron's hands.
Daddy!
Why did he do this?
Yeah. And Megatron's like, yeah, man, you can have everything you want. And Burger's imagination runs so wild that by the end of the episode, he's wanting 3 cities.
He wants 3 cities. Man.
It's better than 2 cities? 3 of them.
3 cities.
3 of them.
So yeah, we cut to I guess the next day, presumably, because this scene happens at sunset. And Burger's in a news helicopter, and he's flying over an oil field, and oh my god, the Autobots are here, but Optimus says, oh, quick, the workers aren't here. Let's steal all their oil. And he laughs really evilly.
I hope Peter Cullen had the time of his life. By the way, is Peter Cullen Burger as well?
Let me check. I don't think he is.
Okay.
No, Burger is Ed Gilbert.
Okay, well, whatever. But I hope that Peter Cullen is having the time of his fucking life in this episode. That because it is such. Listen, G1 is a delightful array of questionable acting choices all around. What a delight it is to have Hammy acting on purpose.
Sorry, I have a trivia thing to read on Ed Gilbert's TM Wiki page.
Sure.
According to Dan Gilvezan in his autobiography, Bumblebee and Me, Gilbert once brought a dinner plate-sized South American tarantula to a Transformers recording session, which at one point managed to escape its container, much to the rest of the cast's horror. Gilbert eventually recovered the spider, but Wally Burr instituted a very firm no pets policy from now on.
Great.
Very funny. Also, he's the voice of Blitzwing and Superion and a bunch of other one-time human guys.
And I assume Bumblebee, right?
No, that's Dan Gilvezan. Ed Gilbert is the guy I'm talking about. Ed Gilbert is the guy with the spider.
Huh.
But yeah, so this is where we get this is Megatron's master plan.
Yes.
False flag operation. Let's go.
So the evil Autobots are siphoning oil out of the ground and
the heroic Decepticons
into energy.
Yes, the heroic Decepticons arrive to fight them off. Led by Starscream, who we as we reveal later, is the one playing Optimus in all of the other fake footage. So yeah, I think you're right. I think that's Skywarp in there.
I don't think Thundercracker would do that. I think Skywarp would.
I think if you paid Skywarp $5 in a piece and like a Slim Jim, he'd do anything.
I think if you bet Skywarp, he would do it. Or dared him, rather.
Yeah. So this whole thing goes, the heroic Decepticons are like, you won't pull the wool over these fine folks' eyes any longer. We'll show the world your true natures. And then here's another great. Okay, so presumably Megatron wrote this skit, right? Like he wrote this script.
Yeah.
So very interesting that this
Thundercracker
ends
did
with. Okay, so you think Thundercracker? Well, I think Megatron put this part in because he's looking over his shoulder. It's like, all right, now put in a part where Optimus is on his knees in front of me, saying he submits and begging for mercy.
Yes, yes. And also, when he shoots all of his lasers at me, they just bounce off of my chest. I'm so manly. Ugh.
Listen, this is the guy who wrote "The real thing I was seeking was your love." Megatron, it turns out this whole time I was a seeker. The real thing I was seeking was your love. Oh, right. God, it's so good.
So that convinces Burger, but during the fight, the camera falls off, and then here's a great line.
Dirge of all people picks it up.
It delivers in an extremely Butthead-esque manner, picks it up, and says, "Oh, hey, he dropped his camera. Who wants to make some home movies?"
All planes born after 1984 know is make movies, eat hot chip, and lie.
He was just gonna film a Ramjet headbutting a watermelon or something. That's all I could think of. The Coneheads would end up on America's Funniest Home Videos so fast.
I feel like Ramjet would I don't know, ram Blitzwing or something and get the living shit beaten out of him.
Everyone just stomps on him. So yeah, but the Megatron's no, we must give this back. This has important evidence on it. So we cut to Autobot Day, which is a big parade.
Day.
It's Autobot Day. Everyone's celebrating Autobot Day.
Today for days.
Are they
Autobot
celebrating?
Day for day.
The crowd is completely silent as
except for Spike, who goes, "Yeah, Autobots!"
As the marching band and the Autobots who are in their vehicle modes just roll down towards City Hall.
Yeah, maybe we've seen before that people seem to have a variable understanding of what an Autobot is and does. So maybe they just think these are normal vehicles. They should have been walking.
Well, they do transform when they get to City Hall and walk in. So
it's after the parade. None of these people know. They're all dumb as hell. As will be demonstrated very shortly, because the ceremony for the mayor is interrupted by Sean Berger, who has very shocking footage to show the public.
Mm-hmm.
Because he has learned the truth of the world, that the Decepticons are the real heroes that are being put down by those treacherous Autobots, and he shows the oil field thing, and then he's got a couple more tapes. I really like one of them. All right, so the two tapes are them just doing various evil stuff, and then we get Megatron going well, I bet you're wondering, how come the Decepticons are always busting into places and stealing everyone's energy? They still did that. Well, then it cuts to Wheeljack handing Optimus something. It's he is the evil gun you ordered, Optimus. And then he shoots it at the Coneheads.
This will make even the most noble of beings turn evil.
He shoots it at the Coneheads, and Thrust says, "Oh my god, suddenly I want to break into someplace and steal a bunch of energy and blow it up."
Perfect.
Oh my god, the truth come out.
Oh my
This
God.
immediately causes everyone, including the mayor, to turn on the Autobots.
The mayor's like,
the
okay,
mayor-
don't leave City Hall. You're under arrest. And they say,
Yeah.
we're going to leave, actually. You can't stop
I'm
us.
just
This
like,
is the it really is the funniest reaction where, like, the mayor's like, you're under arrest, and Optimus is like, yeah, your laws don't
No.
apply to us, bye. As if that would make
I'm
the situation better.
I'm a 25-foot tall truck with an assault rifle. I don't really need to obey your laws. And yeah, then they go outside and everyone's like, "Boo! Fuck you, Autobots!"
The citizens have already acquired their rotten produce to throw.
Well,
at them.
here's the
They
thing.
are-
Here's my favorite part about this is that there's one guy who has a bag full of tomatoes, and he reaches inside, but he doesn't actually throw it. He just threatens to, basically.
Yeah.
Well,
which is
animating somebody
very-
throwing a tomato is hard work, so we
It's
just
hard,
see them
it's
fly
hard.
in from off screen whenever they
Yeah,
they
and,
do get
and,
thrown.
you know, obviously Sparkplug, Spike, and Chip were like, "Yeah, we still believe you, Optimus." And all of them going like, "You traitors, you Autobot lovers, I hope you fucking die." They're gonna fucking like tear Spike apart like a fucking mob of zombies. They're gonna rip him limb from limb.
Mm-hmm.
They already got the chip.
No, Sunstreaker, he was already in the wheelchair. Oh,
By the way, Sunstreaker goes like full eugenicist in
Yeah,
this
Sunstreaker's
episode very
like,
quickly.
okay, this is why
I
we got to
love-
put them all down. We should have killed these
I
guys a long
love-
time ago.
So yeah, when he's coming into the parade, he's like, "Ah, finally, these humans have developed some taste." And as soon as this happened, he's like, "These fucking ingrates, I'm gonna kill them."
Yeah, he literally says like they were always an inferior species.
Damn,
They're basically
Sunstreaker.
they're
It's like-
basically rabid animals. It's for their own good.
like like they've always been an inferior species. We should have put them down when we had the chance. It's like full eugenicist immediately.
The Optimus is like, "Okay, we're gonna need to talk after this." I didn't know that was in there.
All right.
Yeah,
You need-
HR
Sunstreaker,
complaint number
that's
2.
crazy, but we've got more important things to take care of right now.
It's like,
so-
all right, after we solve this,
Let's just
we
table
need to talk,
that.
Sunstreaker. Sideswipe, we need an intervention on your brother. I think he's going down a bad path. Anyway, they go back to the Ark.
Yeah, this is what happens when they can't beat up planes for too long.
Yeah. Yeah, they haven't done jet judo in a while. Because Track stole their shit. He can literally fly.
Yeah,
He can
now-
just
He can
Yeah.
fly and
blind
shoot
them.
dark beams at them.
He doesn't even need jetpack. What's the
Yeah,
point of what's the point of the Lambo twins at this point?
So, while... So, they've been arrested. They get arrested at the Ark. Like, once again, Burger has a private army that rolls up to the Ark and places them all under arrest.
Mm-hmm.
And a really good line here, because Optimus comes out and says to Burger, like, "Well, we're only going to submit to the authority of an official law enforcement officer." Which you don't, Optimus, you're a fucking robot. You don't have to submit to any of them.
He respects the cops and the courts.
This does remind me of the time he turned himself into the government in IDW, though, after Jazz shot that guy. That was after All Hell Megatron, I believe, when there was like a bunch of Megatron guns that got spread across the country. That shit was weird. Anyway, they get arrested, and Spike is like, I'm gonna break this case wide open. I'm gonna prove them wrong."
Uh-huh.
So he sets off to do that in the middle of the trial, which is being held in a baseball stadium.
Oh, football stadium, yeah.
And I
That
really
has
like...
my favorite shot of the entire show, by the way.
Yes, what is it? Please
The-
tell us.
The one of Decepticon High Command just casually leaning against the
Yeah.
the wall while international Nuremberg trial essentially is going on for the Autobots.
Spike leaves, and it takes him approximately, like, I don't know, 2 weeks to do whatever it is he's doing.
He leaves in the most, like...
Yeah, he yells really loudly. He
obvious
goes,
way.
"I'm going!" And everyone just pauses and looks at him, and he's like, "Okay, bye!"
Yeah, it's like, it's a huge stadium. You just get up and just wander out the back, but instead he stands up and he yells, "I'm gonna go find evidence!" And then he jumps onto the field and runs out that way. And even the judge is like, "Hey, who the fuck is that? What's going on over there?"
And Ravage chases after him.
Yeah, so obviously Soundwave sends Ravage after him. But yeah, the Autobots are sentenced to exile. They get kicked off the planet. And Optimus just shrugs and says, "Well, that's that, I guess."
They're sentenced to being banished from Earth forever. And
Like,
Optimus just says, okay, well,
Yeah, whatever. What can you do? That's the law.
can't argue with the courts. He's a real judge.
Optimus is a real fucking dipshit in this episode. Like, real dipshit in these episodes.
He respects the rule of law.
Everyone is stupid. Optimus is really stupid. Yeah, so they're loaded on their ship and shot into space, and ship's like, where are you guys gonna go? And Optimus straight up says, well, I don't know, but we'll go somewhere,
Burger has so graciously provided the ship for them.
That's right. This is Burger's ship, and yeah, he just straight up says, I don't know, Chip. I don't know where we're gonna go. Maybe we'll go back to Cybertron. Who knows? Anyway, goodbye forever. We're never coming back. It's not like, don't worry, Chip. We're gonna figure out how this happened, and we're gonna come back to fix this. He's like, nope, we're.
It's like,
We're
listen,
leaving.
the people have spoken. Gotta go.
I can't, I can't rebel against the Portland area circuit judge. I have to leave the planet now. All of us have to leave the planet forever. That's the rules, Chip. Anyway, bye. I'm sure the Decepticons won't enslave everyone. Anyway, see you later. And this is where we get to the big reveal, because well, first we have Megatron hacking Teletrain 1 to send the spaceship directly into the sun, obviously.
He can do that with his gun? He shoots his gun at the screen and it does it? Okay.
That's the fusion cannon has many applications, and one of them is
I guess.
like a auto programmer. And then we cut to Spike in some kind of fucking thing, and he's got the tapes, and he's looking at the tapes. And this is where we get
My sense
the
of
best
time
shit
in
ever.
these episodes is really fucked up, because it feels like Spike
Really
is looking
fucked
in
up.
these tapes
Well,
for like
here's-
days.
Here's the thing. They didn't know how much time was passing when they made them.
No.
So,
Yeah, I don't think so.
So, on the tapes, we see Starscream. We see Starscream take the helmet off and say, haha, I love acting. I love being evil Optimus. It's so much fun.
I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. Director.
Yeah, they're all saying how much fun it is to be the fake evil Autobots directly into the camera.
Mara, I will say that I think this has been the most you've been unable to finish a sentence since we've
It's
started recording due to laughter.
every event is more preposterous than the last. And this is, by the way, everyone, this is why the Masterpiece Optimus Prime comes with a Starscream head. so you can reenact this scene.
Great.
That's really good. I did not know that.
Yeah, I don't remember. I think it's the second one that comes with this, the second one and forward, because there've been like 5 Masterpiece Optimuses. But yeah, that's where we end. We straight up have Victor Caroli come on and be like, this episode will conclude in Megatron's Master Plan, Part 2.
Tomorrow.
Which if you were watching in 1985, you would have to wait. But through the magic of podcasting, we can talk about
And
right now.
TubiTV.com.
That's right.
Poob has it
So
for you.
Megatron's Master Plan, Part 2. It's Decepticon Day.
It's Decepticon Day. Hooray.
And so he gets the tape before the trial. He tries to get to the he tries to get to the trial, but he just gets blocked.
Yeah, they're
in
like,
part
sorry,
one.
we've
That's
already
the
made our
decisions.
decision.
That's so fucking funny.
Well, he doesn't get it to the trial, though.
No, he gets body blocked by Ravage. So anyway,
Because Chip is
Decepticon
like,
Day.
hang on, my friend's going to be here with more evidence. And the judge is like, I
Yeah.
don't care.
that's
Fuck
not how
you.
it works. I'm the judge, and what I say happens. So we cut to Decepticon Day, and Sparkplug and Chip are in the audience, and they're like, man, this sucks. But I guess it's too late now, even if Spike does dig something up.
He's still doing it.
I really like this kid that's immediately a Megatron fan, though. This kid was ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, yay, hi Megatron, hi Soundwave, yay. That makes me think he knew them already, and he was like,
He was
he's a true
into
blue
it.
Decepticon fan. Yeah, he was a true blue Decepticon fan.
You know that he feels so validated right now. You know, he was like the kid on the playground being like, no, the Decepticons are the good guys.
Yeah. Because they're cool. They have to be good. And he's high on the hog. So Then Spike eventually escaped with all of the evidence. He slams Ravage through a TV screen.
And this is after
runs
earlier
away.
escaping him through a revolving door where Ravage got
Ravage.
wedged.
Come on,
between-
Ravage. Literally
really-
last episode, we were like, damn, the Casseticons are putting this whole army on their backs. And now Ravage is bumbling around Benny Hill style. He can't even catch one stupid teenager. What's going on, man? Anyway,
There is
we
a
get one of
scene
the-
at some point during Decepticon Day
Yeah.
in a nightclub.
Yep, I was.
It's
just
not a
about to get to
nightclub.
the
It's a
best scene.
gymnasium, and it's teen dance night. And
It's a sock hop,
Right.
yeah,
and all of the Decepticons are there.
Most
Rumble and
notably,
Soundwave are there. And all the
Laserbeak.
Casseticons.
Yeah, most
I-
notably,
yeah.
Laserbeak is there because someone does a microaggression to Laserbeak. It goes, Laserbeak, want a cracker? And
Yeah, and it just
Laserbeak,
zooms on his eye and it glows.
yeah, Laserbeak is a half second away from causing the bite of 87.
That guy is gonna show up later, like strung up somewhere with all his eyes pecked out, his arms chopped off,
Yeah.
just with a sign that says "Polly, who wants a cracker now, bitch?" Like over
The second
around his
Megatron
neck.
gives the order to...
Oh yeah, Laserbeak. That glow was Laserbeak like scanning,
Looking up
his
that guy's
face,
address,
putting all
yeah.
getting his address. Like I'm gonna make it slow for you, motherfucker. God, it's Buzzsaw. I was trying to remember which one of them their function is torturer. I believe Buzzsaw is torturer, which is crazy. imagine getting
also
Chinese water
Vortex.
tortured by a bird.
It's also
Well,
Vortex.
yeah, Vortex also has it because he just.
But
he
he's
just
not
spins them around
he's
a
not
little
here yet.
bit. No, he still has to be built by Starscream later.
Oh my god.
Oh boy,
It's so funny that Starscream specifically builds Swindle.
Like father, like son.
Of all the
So-
Combaticons, that's the funniest one.
So yeah, everyone's here at this fucking sock hop. Rumble's really into it. He's loving it. He's like, "Yay, get down with the beat, Soundwave." People are petting Ravage. You know, all this stuff. And yeah, Laserbeak is just planning someone's gruesome death. And then we cut to deep space, where everyone is on the shuttle, and Ironhide's like, "Man, if only there was something someone could have done to avoid this shit." And he looks directly at Optimus, who just like goes, "Hey man, what was I gonna do, huh?"
What am I supposed to do? Break the law? They said we gotta
What?
leave.
He
I'm
was a
nothing
judge,
if not a
Ironhide.
cop.
He was a judge, Ironhide. What was I supposed to do?
And then Optimus finally relents. He's like, maybe that was the bad decision. Maybe we should turn
You
back.
know, maybe we shouldn't leave the planet in Decepticon hands. I'm just now considering it. That might be
All
a
right,
bad
Cliffjumper,
idea.
turn us around. Bring us back
And then
home.
Cliffjumper says, "Can do, boss. We are locked onto the sun." Also, Cosmos is here. Say, everyone say hi to Cosmos.
Cosmos is
He
flying in
debuts
front of the
this
ship.
episode.
Okay, this Optimus
Yes.
is like, Hound, can you see where we're flying? And he says, yeah, man, we're flying directly towards the sun in a straight line. Why couldn't Cosmos
Which,
have
by
said
the way-
that? He's outside
Yeah, I
the ship.
know.
He can use his
Nobody
eyes.
wants to talk to him.
Nobody wants to
Also,
talk to
for some
Cosmos.
reason, Cosmos is course locked
Yeah.
by Teletran 1.
His
He's something
navigation
really-
system is being controlled by Teletran 1 as well.
This
for
is
some reason.
Yeah.
this really turns into the I'm dying Squirtle Floricoma.
Yeah.
Just gonna stand there and watch me burn? That's alright, because I love the way you lie. I'm dying,
So-
Cosmos.
I think they're stupid. I think they're kind
They
of...
they fly directly into the sun and explode. And Megatron
Yes.
is watching the whole thing like unfold. He's doing the fucking like Vince McMahon meme sequence each time they get closer to the sun. And when they blow up, it goes like, "Ah, finally, yes! Now I can truly enact our master plan." And yeah, that's finally when Spike gets the mayor to watch the tapes where all of the Decepticons
It's only been a month,
repeatedly-
Spike.
repeatedly incriminate themselves into the camera, and the mayor goes, maybe we shouldn't have believed all that shit. It all seemed really
It
weird.
was kind of fishy.
maybe it was. And then he's like, okay, so we have to go back. And then the mayor says, no, can do, but we'll see about what we can do. note, he doesn't know that they blew up yet. He doesn't know what happened to the rocket.
Yeah.
He's just saying we can't get them to come back. It would actually be now Spike. You understand that if they were to come back, they would be breaking the law, right?
That's a court
can't be
order,
having
Spike.
that. Breaking
banished.
civil law is basically as bad as everything the Decepticons have ever done. Anyway, it's time for the big reveal, and I love this because we cut
It's
to this.
so sudden. They're like, anyway.
Yeah, and we cut to this kid's fucking house. Like, I need more metal. He says I need metal colored crayons. All right, kid.
You mean fucking gray?
Yeah, he's getting the expensive Crayola metallic colors.
Oh, he's getting like the steel. Oh shit, yeah. And everyone's like, and his parents are like, but Jimmy, real Megatron is on the TV. Also, for some reason, Spike, Sparkplug, and Chip are all here in this ginormous TV studio where Starscream, Megatron, and Sidewave were squeezed onto a tiny podium together, and then it looks really funny. And he's like, yeah, I am Megatron, and this is a public service announcement. Psych, bitch, we fooled you.
We got you. We're gonna kill all of you and enslave most of you.
Get fucking dunked on.
Oh, we got your asses.
We blew up all the Autobots. We drove them right into the sun. They're all fucking dead, dude. And we're gonna enslave you and make you
We're coming for your energy.
All your shit. I can't believe you may as well say I can't believe you all bought that stupid shit. We bought those Optimus Prime costumes at Party City, you dumb fucks.
Yeah, we got
Starscream
the transforming truck robot suit from Party City.
Starscream isn't even a good actor. Y'all just got fucking taken for a ride. Ha ha. It is so sudden. There is
also
no
this guy,
says,
Sean Berger, helped us.
Oh yeah. Also, you can blame it all on this motherfucker.
And his security guards are immediately like, okay, we quit. We're going to kill this guy.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, and by the way, it's his fault, and he did know what he was doing. We didn't trick him. Unlike the rest of you clowns, he knew exactly what was happening. What's up?
Didn't though. He did believe it, which is amazing. He's surprised too. He's like, oh my god, I can't believe they betrayed me. The Decepticons
I love the security guards
betrayed me.
Going right to like, okay, I'm going to kill him.
Yeah,
I'm right here.
like,
I've got a rifle in my hands. I'm going to kill my old boss.
Time to fucking go. But he does stop Laserbeak from immediately eviscerating Spike. So he does save him there. So he's like, oh no, I gotta start redeeming myself. So, as the city falls under Decepticon control, we cut up to space again, where it turns out...
Central City is now Megatronia 1, by the way.
Megatron... the Megatron read some history. He's like, this Alexander the Great guy had a great idea. I'm just gonna name every city after me.
Mm-hmm.
But we cut up to space. The Autobots, of course, are not dead. And that is because Trailbreaker is T-posing in the middle of all of them, holding up the fucking force field of his life to keep them all from getting melted in the sun.
Genuinely very impressive that he's able to maintain this for this long, given what we've seen from Trailbreaker's abilities in the past.
It's crazy. He could barely stop the fucking acid rain on Cybertron, but getting dunked in the sun, no problem. But yeah, and so everyone's like, well, I guess we should probably go back to Earth now that the Decepticons tried to kill us. And then Cosmos is like, bad news, guys. My navigation software is controlled by the Ark, which means I am still heading towards the sun.
I'm still locked onto the sun. Sorry, boss. No kidding.
Oh, fuck.
I can't turn it off.
Cut back to Earth, to Megatronia 1. Everyone's forced to toil in the energy mine. Everyone hates Burger. They're like, I hope you fucking die, you rotten
They've even got the mayor and Burger. They're working in the lever pulling factory.
There's some really fun ableism that goes on with Chip in this scene.
Yes. What the fuck was this line? This was crazy. What do they say?
They call him the mobilized human.
Yeah. No, like go after the immobilized human. He's very clearly not immobilized. He's running away.
He has a fucking wheelchair.
Yeah, like, yes, he is paralyzed. He is very clearly not immobile.
I love the line where Spike is like, man, Burger doesn't have a lot of friends down here, huh? It's like, yeah, Spike.
He betrayed humanity.
That is, man. He fucking sold you out to your robot overlords. You dumb fuck.
Spike makes a distraction so that Chip can sneak out, and he almost kills Rumble on his own.
Which
just
very different. Very different than their last interaction in More Than Meets the Eye Part 2, if we remember when Rumble just punches him. And throws him in the river. Oh, I love Rumble. Rumble is so fucking funny. Anyway, Chip comes out and they of course, Megatron sends his top guy, his number one dude, Thrust after him. Did Thrust co-write this episode? Why is there so much Thrust in this two-parter? What the fuck? He's like, hey guys, I haven't been getting my due. You've put Ramjet in here. Oh my god, I almost forgot the most important thing.
Oh yeah.
So when they reveal the truth, all of the Coneheads go out and start blowing up the city, yada yada. Ramjet flies through a skyscraper. Ramjet literally does a fucking 9/11 in Megatronia 1.
Great. Good job.
And during
Ramjet.
this entire sequence, I was just thinking, damn, a young Shane McCarthy must have been sitting at home watching this, thinking, I wish someday I'm going to write a comic where this happens, but all of the stupid humans die. I'll never miss a chance to rag on All Hell Megatron. I'll never do it. Anyway.
Some of us like Phase 1. It's fine.
All Hell Megatron's a weird, half.
It's not a good... Listen, it is not a good arc.
No, it's very funny, though.
It is not a good arc. It is worth it for Astro Train, in my opinion.
The one Astro Train scene is so fucking funny.
The one Astro Train scene. So in All Hail Megatron Argyle, when they're taking over the world, Astro Train pulls into a subway station in New York.
Transforms and collapses the whole thing on top of everyone.
And kills 50 people in one go. It's really funny.
Jesus Christ.
It's very, All Hell Megatron is very funny. So Chip gets to Teletron and is like, oh my god, no, they're still locked on the sun. I can't do it. But thankfully, the savior of all time, Thrust, arrives to be like, haha, you fool. I've caught you. Are you playing games on your gay-ass computer? Well, guess what? I'm gonna blow it up.
Evidently, Megatron didn't tell the rest of the Decepticons, hey, don't fuck with Teletran.
Well, I guess,
at this point, they think that the Autobots are dead. There's no reason not to.
Chip does check if Cosmos is still alive. It is once again, proof Chip Chase is the only motherfucker that knows what he's doing around here. Unfortunately, he does work for Lockheed Martin, so we cannot support him.
Oh, great.
It's true.
He did make the Dominator discs.
It's true.
Which is... It's fucked up, Chip. It's really fucked up. But yeah.
And he did attack a trans woman for writing ice. He attacked Power Glide unjustified for writing I sexually identify as an attack helicopter.
Oh my god. Anyway. Thrust blows up Teletrain 1, which frees Cosmos from the Sunlock, which means he can start flying back to Earth with all of the Autobots in Trailbreaker's big piss bubble.
Oh, but first though, the human resistance is here. They're flying their jets in to destroy the Autobots. I mean, the Decepticons.
And the Seekers just shoot them all down.
Okay, what's really funny to me about this scene is Megatron turns to Starscream and is like, Starscream, go. And before he can finish the line, Starscream just goes, I've already anticipated your order. And he turns around and flies.
Yep. Starscream's like, I'm so done with acting. I want to fight something.
I know. It's like, I know what you're going to say. I'm good. By the way, the next scene, I can't help but feel as though this next scene would go a lot better for the Decepticons if the Constructicons were here, but they just aren't in these episodes.
They were in the parade, weren't they?
Yeah, but then they were only there for the parade, then they fucked off. They're where was Devastator during this part where all of the Autobots come back and they were
they were hungover.
They overcharged. Yeah, they got overcharged. Yeah, so the Autobots come back and just completely...
And they couldn't do anything about it because Hook was taken out of commission, too.
Yeah, no way. I mean, look, you could still technically form Devastator, but he's not going to be able to do much other than throw up. God, imagine a hungover. Like, does the hangover combine into a mega hangover?
Oh, when they combine?
Like, yeah, or is the hangover, like, split, so it's, like, lessened? Like, what happens there? Since their minds combine, I assume the hangovers also combine. So Devastator would just go catatonic. He'd just fall over and start moaning, clutching his head. Anyway, Devastator isn't here, which means the Decepticons get completely thrashed because, as I have said before, the Autobots have an insane fucking number advantage over the Decepticons at this point.
Yeah.
Every Decepticon is in this two-parter because the Constructicons do show up in the sequence to get shot. They don't do anything else. But let's see. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 Decepticons. And the Insecticons are in there because they're also like just in this sequence for no reason. And they usually aren't there. So we can take them out of the mix. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 31 Autobots in this episode. Not counting the Dinobots.
Uh-huh.
What's your
Kind
point?
of an imbalance of military force going on here. Which I guess makes it smart that Megatron tried to throw them all into the sun. Unfortunately, it didn't work. And all of the Decepticons get their shit clapped and have to leave. And then we get to the end where everyone's like, gee, Optimus, I'm really sorry that we exiled you to space and believed all of that dumb bullshit. And Optimus says, happens to the best of us.
Does it?
And Burger is like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for my part in all this. I'll try to make amends, and I'll start by dissolving my private army. Number one, why do you have that? Then Sparkplug says, you fucking idiot. They all quit right after Megatron's revelation because they didn't want to work for an idiot like you.
He says they quit when they found out what a dog lunch you are.
Yeah, what a dog lunch you are.
Listen, Sparkplug's a terrible father, but he's got good insults. You gotta give it to him.
I've literally never heard what a dog lunch you are. That's going in the fucking dictionary right there. That's crazy. Dog lunch.
So yeah, happily ever after, Burger's going to be executed.
Yeah, man,
for his crime against
Optimus
humanity.
You're going to face justice.
Yeah, they're gonna do Nuremberg too.
Yeah.
And I hope the justice system is kinder to you than it was to me. No, they're executing that guy. He's getting the fucking chair. There's no way. There's no shot. He fucking sold the Earth to Megatron.
For 3 cities.
Yeah. So that's Megatron's master plan. It worked for about a week.
Hooray!
So, you know, pretty good. As far as Megatron plans go, it worked for a pretty long time. But yeah, once again, it's very funny that so much of this is just Transformers Dark of the Moon. Like, the business guy working with the Decepticons to sell out Earth for personal gain. The, like, fake exiling of the Autobots to get shot down. Like, it's crazy. It's so funny. Anyway, we've got some damn questions to answer, don't we, Audrey?
We always do.
The people are wondering, what's up with Megatron's master plan? We don't have any questions on Blue Sky, so take it away.
Our first one comes from Decepticon Ruby. Hey, Argyle, what's it like watching the greatest show in human history?
I had a great time.
Yeah.
I've watched 6 episodes of it so far. I had a wonderful time. What a piece of media.
It's the only show to exist ever. Is the thing you really got to know about it.
I guess it's a good thing kids love those fucking toys, because if it was just the show, I don't know how this would have lasted.
I mean, it was the 80s.
Yeah,
It was the 80s.
you could sell anything.
And again, I think we always underestimate the power of Big Robot.
Yeah. Especially Big Robot turn into truck. Makes kids go fucking crazy.
Creamzy asks, what exactly does one eat on Decepticons Day? Is it flan? Bet it's flan.
Why is it flan?
I don't know.
It has to be something purple.
Yeah, well, I
something
think
purple.
flan is generally has a reputation for not being a very good dessert. I disagree with that, by the way. Flan's delicious.
I love flan.
I like
yeah.
flan. Good flan.
Purple
I had
flan.
the best flan of my life last week.
Oh,
Genuinely.
damn.
It was so good.
Was it on Decepticon Day?
No, it was on Restaurant Weekday.
Oh.
Ah.
What is that if not Decepticon Day? Because Starscream was there. You didn't see him, though. He was...
I think you have to eat something that looks like something else. Like one of those fancy pastries that like, oh, it's apple, but really it's like the chocolate guy making, fruit or whatever that's filled with.
Maybe it's just like purple macaroons with the Decepticon logo on it,
Yeah. What if it was purple? It's purple mashed
Cake
potatoes.
a cake in the shape of a
Purple
gun.
mashed potatoes. Oh,
Ugh.
Jesus Christ. Purple mashed potatoes with the purple Shrek ketchup from like the early 2000s.
What? Okay, why would you do that? Purple mashed potatoes are actually good with Peruvian purple potatoes.
Yeah.
They're good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all right.
What did you think I was saying?
You just
It's like dyed
some mashed
purple.
potatoes
Oh no, I was talking about purple potatoes.
Well, maybe that's what they do, but they say it's the Peruvian purple mashed potatoes.
There
It's
you go,
actually
exactly.
It's actually
Yeah, no,
just
this is-
Iowa
this-
Gold with
yeah,
a fuck
please.
ton of food dye in it.
Yeah, this is something that's like in the American like Midwest. They're just dyeing regular potatoes purple.
It's like
they
that Tumblr post that's like I was born in the wrong generation in the 90s. We made jam from home or like at home or whatever.
Yeah,
and someone responds with our ketchup was purple. Cox's most loyal soldier, Chet asks, what's your favorite way of celebrating Yad Tobotua, which is, of course, Autobot Day backwards?
The Autobot Day swagger is very good. Captured on TF Wiki is like, isn't Yad Tabuda a Star Wars guy?
If the Autobots had a massive bender like the Decepticons did, who would be the quickest to get drunk? Who would be the last to get drunk? Who's staying sober?
Who's the designated driver? Well, actually, no, Skyfire is the designated flyer.
Skyfire and
He's gonna get everybody home.
I don't think G1 Perceptor's getting drunk.
No,
yeah.
he doesn't seem
Yeah.
like the type. Who's getting drunk the fastest?
I might give it to Ratchet,
So-
honestly.
Yeah.
He lives a stressful life. He needs to fucking
And he's also
Let
he's a
loose.
he's
Yeah,
a medic.
he's like an EMT, like
Yeah.
yeah.
famously,
I think the last to get drunk is Prime. I think he's not as willing to cut loose as Ratchet.
I
is, but
disagree.
Yeah, Skyfire.
I'm gonna give it to Brawn, who's just so dense.
Ooh. Yeah, he just has to drink so much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. He's just so
I'm
dense.
just imagining Brawn doing a fucking keg stand while all of the other videos just stand there and go chug, 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 chug. Yeah, they all high five him.
Cass asks, what is the pettiest problem you could solve by putting something on a rocket into deep space? No, pettiest.
I think there's a lot of problems you could solve. Look, someone's leaving the toilet seat up, then I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's rocket time.
Banishment.
We're going to rocket. I'm calling my friend Heihachi. We're going to strap you to a rocket, all right? We're going to fucking
That's right.
launch you into low orbit. I'm sorry. I put it in the group chat a few times and it's still happening. So rocket. I don't know what else to do.
Yeah. This isn't really petty, but I would like to see what Andrew Cuomo would do with that.
With being strapped to a rocket.
Yeah.
Flown into
Yeah, I would just
orbit.
I would like to see his 5-year plan for getting out of being strapped to a rocket to space. As a concerned New Yorker.
Yeah. People not doing their recycling properly, just putting everything into the garbage.
Rocket time.
Oh,
Get up
I
there.
know. Okay, I know. People who don't pick up after their dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. What is that? What is that I see in my front yard? Oh, sorry. You're getting strapped to the rocket. The dog isn't. It's not the dog's fault. The dog's just pooping. You are getting strapped to the rocket, though. There's a bag thing right there on the sidewalk by my yard, and you just didn't use it. So it's rocket time, bud.
Aurora Cosmos, like the UFO, asks, what kind of wacky hangover cures do Cybertronians have? They don't. That's why the Constructicons are out of commission.
Crack a, what's like a cyber chicken egg into a vat of molten slag and drink all of that and you're good.
Uh-huh.
This is why the Dinobots are always ready to go, because that's just breakfast for them.
That's right.
And
then Slag breathes fire on the cyber chicken and he goes with it, That's lunch right there. They're efficient.
And at some point they're like, isn't this weird? Don't we evolve into these things? No, fuck it.
Me, Grimlock, try not think about it.
Ruby asks, for Argyle, if you could transform into a funny tiny car, which funny tiny car would you be?
Well, it's my Lupin brain speaking, but a Fiat 500.
Hell yeah.
That would be good.
Great choice.
Must be a Fiat 500 transformer somewhere out there.
Aurora asks, got a Fantastic Voyage episode from another show you most remember when you see the trope in another show, positive or negative? Yeah, no, it's the Magic School Bus.
For me, it's the Futurama episode, Parasite Lost, where he eats the egg sandwich from the gas station, and then the parasites make him, better.
Right. It probably is the two, Magic School Bus Go in the Body episodes. For me, I think, weirdly enough, it's less the inside Arnold's body one and more the blood one where they go into the circulatory system. Because I watched that one more. I remember they were almost murdered by white blood cells. That was a big part of that episode. Because of course you must imperil the children in some manner.
You have to.
This is the way of Miss Frizzle. Yeah, it's probably Inside Ralphie.
Yeah.
Ralphie's Inside Stories, I think the name of that episode. He's doing a fake newscaster thing the whole time.
Chet asks,
Magic School Bus, pretty good.
What other purposes does Megatron keep this Optimus bodysuit for? And why is it spec to Starscream?
There's a lot of context clues that you can pick up on that I'll let the listener decide for themselves what that means. But there's lots of you just gotta put the puzzle pieces together, and you'll have
why.
You'll have your answer.
I think they have a safe
word.
Why?
No.
Is G1 Teletrans sentient? Unclear. Genuinely unclear.
Yeah. In some episodes, yes. In this episode, no.
No, not from what I've seen.
There have been times where Teletran 1 straight up says, this is wrong, I need to help. Optimus, alert. Clearly deciding something on its own. Not this one.
What other kinds of Decepticon merch were made?
Oh my god. They went into overdrive. It was the 80s. There was Decepticon binders. There was Decepticon pencil bags. There was Decepticon koozies. There was
what got really crazy was when they had a whole cosmetic brand come out.
Yeah, they had a line of frozen microwave burritos.
Mm-hmm.
Who would be the fuck? Oh, it's the Rumblerito. Rumblerito. It has Rumble on it, and he's doing a thumbs up. Yeah, hey, fan artists, any artists out there, can you please draw me the Rumblerito packaging from the week and a half where the Decepticons were beloved celebrities, please? Uh-huh. Week and a half / afternoon.
The official Chipotle collaboration.
the Chipotle Rumblerito. All of those meals you can get that are from college football stars or whatever. Yeah. Rumbles, honey chicken Chipotle burrito. It's just his face.
The Ravage Happy Meal.
Yeah, it's cutesy versions of Ravage and Laserbeak.
Yeah, you can get the different Cassetticons as toys in your Happy Meal.
Which is funny because you could have done that at some point in real life.
Yeah, sure.
And now all of that shit's in a landfill because everyone got really embarrassed afterwards.
Except for that one kid.
Dead Name Stealing Faye asks, don't you just love Decepticon Day? What traditions do you have for celebrating the leadership of our great and glorious leader, Megatron? I give him a high five.
I eat my Decepticonos.
In the town that I come from, we like to burn an effigy of Optimus Prime every Decepticon Day.
It's actually, I like it because every year it gets harder and harder to do. So, it's against the law technically. So, It's always fun to see whether Optimus will burn.
Mm-hmm.
I would just like to shout out Cass's response to what other types of Decepticon merch are made, which was Decepticon Labubu. Soundwave voice.
I have the world's only Decepticon Labubu.
I have the world's only Tin Carrot Rumble Labubu.
Would you rather crack open a cold one with the Autobots or the Decepticons? I mean, the Decepticons are more fun.
They're having a blast. They're talking about land of the metal moon and shit. I would love that. It does start to get awkward when Megatron and Starscream break out with the PDA, though. Once you get like a few drinks in, it gets a little crazy.
I promise I'm not going to rap about Patrick Swayze this time.
Skywarp. Okay, Skywarp, if we go out drinking, you can't rap about Patrick Swayze this time. I'm not.
Get a little crazy.
It's getting kind of hazy.
Do you prefer the Microbots or the Minicons from Armada?
Minicons, they don't talk.
I mean, I'm the opposite, Microbots, because they have personality.
Now, this does say the Minicons from Amanda.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
Amanda? I mean,
yeah,
I guess it's true. They don't have personalities other than, like, kind of the main three do. But, like, Sea Spray fucking sucks, dog. I hate him. I hate him so much. And he's to be fair,
he doesn't do shit.
Thankfully, he's not around. But there is a Sea Spray episode coming up this season.
I saw that that's coming up.
We're going to have to listen to that shit for a whole 30 minutes.
Cool. Yeah, I grew up on Armada, so I love the Minicons. I can't lie.
That's fair.
Yeah, but for every Brawn, there's a Huffer. For every for every Cosmos,
Wheelie.
there's a Wheelie. Yeah.
Oh man.
Thankfully, he's not here yet. Season 3's gonna. Oh boy.
Yeah, season 3 really bringing the all-star cast. Hey, Bynas, what do your brain impulses look like? Do you wish tiny robots would stop them?
Okay, they don't stop them; they ride them. Because you can't stop the evil brain impulse. What form do my brain impulses?
That already happens. It's called Clonopin.
Yeah.
Mine look like Mario from Mario 64, and he's holding a box, like when the animation when he's holding a box and walking. That he's carrying a little box, and that has the impulse in it, the little message for him to deliver to whatever part of my body.
Mine. What shape do my impulses
And I don't want
take?
tiny robots to stop him.
No, I don't want any tiny robots in my body to stop him at all. Oh man, I think
Something with Edelgard.
No, well maybe they are just Edelgard's head and various faces based on my mood, just floating around in there. Maybe, or like cute little bearded dragons or lizards and stuff. I do love me some lizards. Aragon. Doing the
How silly is this 1980s cartoon story about a stupid, schlubby, loudmouth businessman with delusions of grandeur and a fixation on power who wins over the American people surprisingly easily based on nothing but lies and conspiracy theories, resulting in a needlessly brutal and pointlessly cruel new regime that for some reason has more support from the courts than you would expect? How silly is it? How silly is it?
Next question, please.
What can we learn from the Autobots' seemingly indifferent acceptance of the obvious injustice done to them? I mean, using your previous question, this is a perfect example of what the Democrat Party in this country looks like.
Optimus got launched into the sun, but I'm still getting fundraising emails from him. What the fuck?
Yep, well, the courts decided, so there's nothing we can do about it.
Stupid.
Guys,
it is very funny how it ended up being a piece of very on the nose satire.
Just
just like 20 years too early.
40.
Just like the Torque episode
30,
with the AI shit. All the smart homes.
Sorry, it's still the mid 2000s in my brain.
That's beautiful.
God, I wish that were me. Guys asks, how many horrible accidents do you think happened in the process of the Autobots Wheeljack specifically creating to transmat reduction beam? What kind of accidents were they? General explosions.
Gears. Remember what happened at the end of the first Ant-Man movie when he like shot Yellow Jacket and made him like subatomic?
Right.
Yeah, that's why you don't see Gears anymore. he was the test subject. He's
in the null space.
He's finally free.
Yeah.
He's finally free from his physical form.
He's the size of a fucking plank, like a singular plank, like with a C. He's very small.
How heavy do you think Energon is? And is it solid or liquid inside those cubes? It's plasma.
It's like without the cubes, it would just kind of be a free-floating ball, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It's like sipping the Nitro Pepsi.
All right. And our last ones are all from Sabrina, Coil Resident, Autobot, Rail Cannon. Let's see if we can power through these. Did you notice Perceptor's Decepticon logo on his chest in the first scene?
Like we said,
yep.
Brainstorm reference. It's fine.
It's fine. How often does the Heart of Cybertron come up in later media? Would you want it to come back? Does it suggest a history of Cybertronian mineralogists, Jesus, and jewelry making, a personal favorite topic for me.
We covered this one. It doesn't ever come up again.
But
it
is referenced. It's referenced in a PS2 game apparently, but it's
it's in the G1 PS2 game. Oh my god!
It's not actually like in it. Like they just talk about it.
But
that makes sense because that's like
to those other questions, I would say that in IDW, both Whirl and Anode, fit in terms of mineralogists and jewelry making, or well, reverse them for them to be respective.
Mm-hmm. I love IDW Whirl, my beloved son.
My problematic fave, my war criminal who has done so many bad things and is yet still the best.
It's
the moral.
Everything is just kind of all his fault, but it's okay because he's got depression.
That's not true. It's all Shockwave's fault always.
That's true. I forgot, but it's also kind of.
It is kind of Whirl's fault, but we're not talking about that.
Look, what I've come to learn from IDW is you can never trust a Cyclops. They are always out there causing world-shattering, timeline-ruining problems.
Yeah, it's crazy how Imperato will do that to you. So we never see Spike's mother. Is Sparkplug a confirmed bachelor?
No.
Well, yes. Spike is a test tube baby. Literally, he was grown in a lab.
Yeah, I think that we've also got a Venture Brothers situation going on.
Yeah,
I looked this up on Sparkplug's page. It says that according to the production Bible, he is a widower.
Sparkplug has never known to touch a woman.
People. That's what he tells people. He's like, "Oh yeah, my wife died," but this is Spike Mark 7.
But Mrs. Witwicky never actually comes up at all in the show.
Yeah, that's why that's why he can be such a good such a bad dad, because he can just make another.
Yeah. He never actually recovered from that surgery in Autobot Spike. That was just a new one.
Yeah, they just threw him out.
Yeah.
Mickey 17 style. Did Megatron always have those fingertip beams, or did the heart restructure him? No, he restructured them.
Yeah, that's a special heart power. He can do force lightning.
Who would have thought that Ravage's greatest enemy would have been a revolving door, a computer, and a bookcase?
Also, like a spotlight. Like,
is that not accurate to normal cats? I feel like they all have problems with those
Spike
things.
just like shines a light on him at one point, and he's like, ugh.
Yeah, now once Spike gets a laser pointer, then it's really over.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit. His weakness.
What else does Megatron plan on sucking dry? Well, again,
see our earlier answer about the Starscream fitted Optimus suit. Yeah, just another piece to the puzzle for you there.
Who was the MVP of Megatron's Master Plan 2-parter?
Thrust. We talked about it. Why was he so important? Why did he show up so many times? What the fuck is going on?
Trailblazer?
He also
Trailblazer.
Autobot side, absolutely Trailblazer. He was holding that shit together.
Literally.
Trailbreaker, excuse me.
Yeah.
He's so important we can't remember his name.
Whatever. He's a season 1 character. We don't need to remember him anymore.
That's right. His toy isn't on shelves.
He doesn't even. I don't think he even speaks.
No, he doesn't. He's just a first field guy. He's like how Skyfire became a bust. He's just force field dude.
And finally, we are finally getting some triple changer action, but with not much fanfare. With that said, for the purpose of documentation, who is your favorite triple changer? Both Autobot and Decepticon, as well as any nails. Feel free to use any continuity. I can only think of Decepticon
Blitzwing,
triple changers.
All of the Autobot ones are only in season 3 of the show, which is funny because Springer, I think, is the first one, and then there's
Springer. That's stupid.
There's Broadside and Sandstorm are the other Autobot triple changers. I
do like Blitzwing.
Triple changer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna vote for Octane because his storyline is very funny.
Yes. Because his storyline was originally supposed to be Blitzwing's storyline, but guess what? Octane was the newer toy, so
Blitzwing is in the.
We gotta have
episodes.
that.
Octane Octane Cox gun. Moon's haunted. What? Moon's haunted.
Yep. So I to me, triple changer always does evoke the Decepticons first because they have the most iconic triple changers. I do think my favorite is, I mean, it's a basic answer, but like, Astro Train is just cool. It's just a funny idea to have a guy
that turns into a train,
into a space shuttle.
Yeah, I like
and
Astro
a
Train.
steam locomotive. And he has some really funny moments. You know, he's important. He does become a bust, but it's like a purposeful part of his character that he resents it. I think it's probably Astro Train. On the Autobot side,
I mean, it's gotta be Springer, right?
It's kind of have to be Springer because the other two were so non-entities.
And I can't.
And there's other like.
Think of any nails unless like Metal Hawk was a triple changer. I don't think he was, right?
No, he wasn't. I can't. Yeah, I'm sure there's other triple changers that just I'm not thinking of, but like the Autobots just hardly ever play around with that.
Was Circuit a triple changer?
TF Wiki only lists Broadside, Sandstorm, and Springer as the Autobot
crazy.
triple changer.
Yeah, no, we're talking about characters called nails that are neither Autobot nor Decepticon.
The TV reporter, Circuit?
Yeah, Circuit. Does he turn into a car and also like a camera?
Oh shit! Hang on. I got live research, folks. I gotta look up Circuit on TF Wiki. Let's see here. No, I'm not looking for.
He probably doesn't, but that would be a funny nail answer if so.
Yeah. He's actually an action master, which means he doesn't transform into anything.
I was about to say, like, that was the other thing. It's like, I actually don't remember if he transformed at all. I think that may have been a plot point.
Yeah, I think he's.
It was like Circuit and Scoop. Scoop was the other one.
Scoop got painted green and forced to join the Polycule.
Right, yeah, exactly, because he has this fucking Constructicon name. Oh, man.
And because he's wow, it's just, I mean, there's like versions of characters, like Cybertron, Megatron is incidentally a triple changer. Energon Scorponok is a triple changer, but I've already said that I don't really care for Energon Scorponok. So it's got to be. I got to go with Astro Train and Springer. Like, they're just the classics.
Yeah, I mean Blitzwing is like the other G1, like for classics, but
it is really between them. But I personally just have an affinity towards Astro Train's put upon existence.
It's just really funny. And I will say the one Transformers doujinshi I have is Starscream Astro Train.
Yeah.
Well, actually reverse because Astro Train tops.
Everything about Astro is funny, including the way he dies at IDW, which is that Galvatron throws him at Optimus as like a shield. Optimus just cuts him in half and he just falls into Jupiter. Just with the most ignoble end for this poor motherfucker. It's so funny. It's what you get for collapsing that subway tunnel, you motherfucker. Well, we have been Prime Cuts. You can follow us on Blue Sky at primecutspod.biscuit.social and our Patreon at patreon.com/primecuts. We are part of the Noise Space Network, along with the show that these two are also on, Pot of Greed and Argyle. You have what other shows do you have, Argyle, on Noise Space?
Well, I have Kamarocho Radio. We haven't had an episode in over a year now, so
I know how that feels, bud.
I know. But
yeah, there's all sorts of things you can find on noisespace.xyz.
Yeah.
And Mara, you can find me on Blue Sky at marawivern.biscuit.social and on Tumblr at Cyclonus with a 5 at the end of it. I should really check if just Cyclonus is available yet. Last time I checked, there's just like an incidental blog that had nothing to do with Transformers. We're just sitting on it. So maybe it's opened up. I don't know. But that's where you can find me.
Argyle, do you have anything else to plug?
I don't really do social media these days aside from Discord. So
I noticed you didn't have a Blue Sky.
Yeah, I don't have a Blue Sky.
Cool. All right. I'm Audrey. You can find me on Tumblr at Blue Sky, Optimum and Prime. That's my funny robot internet joke. You can listen to Pot of Greed, which we mentioned. It's about Yu-Gi-Oh! Argyle's on it. I've been cast on a radio drama called The Disappearances of Lydia Fontaine, which the first season of which should be coming out in a few months, probably. Sometime this fall or winter. And sometimes I do Star Trek themed drag, which you can find at Maxwell Warp on Instagram.
There you go. Until next time, dear listeners, I am going to dig a rock out of a car wreck, lay down on the ground, and tell my surgeon friend to just shove it directly into my chest cavity, transform and roll out.
I'm
going to lie down on the ground and let Megatron scoop me up like a baby bird in his hands very gently.
I'm going to transform, evil transform, and roll out.
Why does he do Peach?
Peach!